Sit back and talk in your distance.
I go all the way up. So who wants to do it?
Oh God, you would just start. It's Taje.
Olivia.
And Colin. This is our after what 4 hours and 2 laptops. We finally got shit going.
It's been longer than that.
5 hours.
Oh my God. But if for whatever reason you got sent back in time, right? Like the knights and kings and shit.
Okay.
How long would you survive?
Not long at all.
So sent back in time. Am I sent back in time and I look like me?
Yeah,
exactly.
And
yeah,
when
no,
you
like
say knights,
same,
are you saying knights and kings and stuff like human history or fantasy history? Are you saying
no? It's gonna be human history. I'd like it to be fantasy history because that's way nicer. Yeah.
For people who don't know, from the sound of my voice, I'm what most Americans consider black.
We wouldn't survive.
That other person who you might not know is also black.
So, put it this way.
He's white.
So, yeah, I'm the white guy, so I guess it works for me. No, so the, I guess, the more to that question is, regardless of what you look like now, if you went back and you were just in, a generic white guy's body, right, you're safe now. Great.
Yeah,
what what skill could you bring that'd be like, no, don't kill me, keep me around. I'm from the future. I can show you this stuff.
Education linguistics.
That's a tough one.
Which is actually pretty valuable in any society. The people you can get to speak to other people. Hey,
that was really on the nose.
those are them peoples that you want to have around.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell anybody how to do anything.
You have nothing now that you could be like, yo, like a skill. Just anything. You can play the piano.
Yeah, but that's not my skill.
But it doesn't have to be your skill. It's a skill to survive.
Yeah. This is
it's not have to be your preference.
Did they have pianos?
Well, they had musical.
Well, he said knights and kings. Well, wait. So knights. Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. We're not talking about post Renaissance.
But music.
We're talking about
some
military.
It's still limited though, of course.
But you have a knowledge of music to an extent.
It's how can you sell yourself, baby? You got that in the street.
I think about that.
Everybody got a pussy. How are you gonna sell yours?
I would maybe be a jester. Or just
you gotta hope you're funny as fuck. Honestly, they kill the jesters.
I just have to tell stories.
They kill the jesters a lot.
I feel like they treat jesters like shit.
But I would still, I know I wouldn't survive long, but I could try and teach someone.
Let's say your objective was to survive.
Then don't be a jester.
That would be my
just be like, I am a storyteller.
But what would I be?
No,
I answer this. My answer, because I thought about that, and I'm not gonna teach linguistics and shit, but it's you honestly could go back and just go a Shakespearean route and be like, yo, keep me alive because I tell the dopest stories. And you know what my fucking story would be? Come on, you guys know.
No. Oh, you're gonna do Star Wars?
Yeah, absolutely. No, but it's the greatest trilogy of all time.
No, but then that's just
a
lame premise that so many people have. What if you went back time and you invented Google? That's boring.
But I'd be alive if I went back to Knights and Kings and I showed them Google. They'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, but you can't do nothing original.
Doesn't matter. It will keep me alive. I do what I gotta do.
Fake ass.
I'm storyteller. Maybe.
So you go back in time and cheat.
Yeah.
Okay.
A poet.
I thought they don't know. I'd come up with all new jokes and stuff. I'd be the funniest motherfucker on the planet because I told them that it was funny.
So basically, what you're saying is, if you were sent back even further before that, you'd be the guy to invent cat memes, and then the Egyptians would just pick it up like hot wings.
Yeah.
And you be that guy.
Maybe we have.
And that's why the Egyptians have so many cats.
Oh my god, that's where it comes from. Is that we got to a point in the future where we could go back in time, show them cat memes. It's just a circle.
So, since we're talking about animals and whatnot, you got something here about monkeys. I got a article that's the title of which is "Hero Monkeys Helped Lost Man Survive for Days in Amazon Rainforest."
So. Because
that's gonna be a fucking movie. That's gonna be a fucking movie.
So
the title is gonna be a movie.
Yeah. He oh my god, no, it really could be a movie. Fuck, that just made me sad. But basically, a guy was on a tour through the Amazon and separated from the party like a schmuck, got lost, and wound up surviving for I forget how long it was, 7 days.
Well, let's read the article. 9 days.
9 days.
Dense expanse of Bolivian rainforest.
For 9 days, this dude was dying, and these packs of monkeys would come every day and throw him down like leftover parts of fruit, and like they'd lead him to water and like safety when it was raining. It's fucking crazy.
Just looks like a regular.
Yep.
Just looks like a normal dude.
Yeah.
Just like a guy who feels really happy and lucky that he survived.
He was like covered with like crazy bug bites and like just scrapes and shit, but like mentally he was totally fine. Which that's gotta just be the craziest fucking story to tell.
Titty monkeys.
Is that what they're called?
No, it's unclear which species of monkeys kept him alive, but that rainforest includes Rosillo, Lucaci, and titty monkeys. I know it's not titty, but we'll call it titty monkeys.
Alternative facts.
Let's not go down that road. Let's not make it a political podcast.
Nope. Would you say you're a cat person or a dog person? I'm only asking because I am a cat person, but I have 2 amazing dogs that I would die for.
Fair enough.
I can understand why people love dogs.
I'm absolutely a dog person. But at the same time, it's like I can understand why people like cats. Because they're funny and they're weird. And they're just doing their own thing.
I'm definitely just, I don't have the energy to look into it, but I definitely have heard something about the cat videos can improve your health.
No.
Which I'm sure the workaround there is like cortisol levels in your brain or some bullshit like that. Yeah. No. Happier, even though it's a lie, is healthier for your body.
No, it's all about energies.
It's a chemical lie. So,
alternative facts will be the name of this podcast.
Alternative facts from the dip.
That's a really good one.
That took me a minute. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a cat chew.
I would like to. Do you guys think that there's a function? No, that's a dumb question. Do you guys think? I don't mean a purpose or a reason. I just. What the fuck is the point of like Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and Tumblr and all the other ones that I'm talking about? What is
Social
the point of the public journal, blogging included, even news articles, because even news articles are getting to a point where I'm reading the writer's emotion and not facts.
Yeah.
And if it is a public journal, a blog, that makes sense. But in news articles, if you're just updating me about the day and you're just giving me opinion,
that's your opinion.
Yeah, I don't call you and ask for your opinion on things.
Yeah, I just
for
need to know
a reason.
Facts.
Yeah, I would rather know that a thing happened. So my point is like the Snapchat and Instagram leg of it definitely are people who aren't just taking pictures of themselves, but they do the the world view hashtags underneath. Like even if you're if you're at a rally and you're like, this is the rally that happened on this day, makes perfect sense to me. But when you shout out yourself and the fact that you're at the rally, I have the picture for it. And the worst part is I probably never asked to see the picture in the first place. So it's I just feel like, do you feel like it's inundating us with too many people's personage?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what it is, but like it's just that like masturbatory, like, look at all the cool shit I do, look at me, I'm here, I just spent 2 hours in #Starbucks. Who cares?
Yeah, but people have been doing that forever. Everybody, if there's a platform...
Yeah, they used to do it in their journals, and then it made it public, and they're like, oh, I'm going to do it here.
No, because I've tried it, and every time I do try it, it's an effort, and I never stick with it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, people are willing to give the effort because they think, oh, well, I have something to say, and I have every right to say it. Here's my opinion. I mean, regardless of whether you want to hear it or not.
For the record, like, if you're the type of person that does do that, like, that's fine. That's your, like... I don't know. We're just trying to figure out what it is. Like, we're not, like, belittling it. If you're a person that constantly posts, like, you know, like, statuses,
what if
doing whatever it is, like, one per day, say, then it's just like, okay, fine. You're that type of person.
So then what's the limit?
I don't care about frequency. I think, like, so again, my question was, like, poorly worded. Education linguistics.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20.
No. We'll get to that later. My thing is, you make a hammer to hammer nails. You make that post to enlighten me of your opinion, to reiterate your opinion. What is the I don't think they have a reason. I think people feel feelings and they have a snap reaction, even if it's days later. What they're doing in the post is a snap reaction. They feel a feeling about themselves and they go, I need to identify. I need to take a picture of me here now because I'm feeling feelings right now. And they don't actually process and think this is the reason. This is why I hammer this nail.
Like there's I see what you're saying, but it's one of those things that like it could have started as like with the picture thing. You know, it's like people post pictures like in Niagara Falls. It's like, years from now, I want that memory. I want to remember being there.
Just remember.
But like, you don't need to remember that you're driving in your car. Yeah, you're gonna have lots of memories of driving in your car.
Even I don't care about like, damn. That's the issue. There's no level. I'm not gonna say someone's thing is more important.
They take it too far. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's your thing.
Yeah.
That they're making irrelevant.
Like they took an idea that was this very simple thing and then they just ruined it.
They're pulling too much background into the foreground.
Yeah.
I think my issue is tactic, because if it's an opinion piece, if it actually is an opinion piece, okay, cool, you gave me your opinion, but the way you delivered your opinion makes me think that you don't know what your opinion is. And we know a couple people, I'm not going to name any, but we know a couple people where if they're giving you an opinion or they're giving you a hypothetical situation, during their hypothetical, they contradict themselves and they don't know what they're talking about, but they never stop talking.
Yeah, they just kind of roll past it.
So then that's why that's correct. That's what it feels like on like Facebook posts and stuff. And then there are Tumblr pages where it's just, they just bring in someone else's picture from something else because they like that dress or whatever, or that movie star or anything like that. Or it's a meme, I get it. But then the actual Tumblr posts where people, like, their page is supposed to be of a certain alignment. So I guess the Tumblr post is supposed to be pro that alignment, anti other alignments, even if they don't state that. But in the way they deliver it, the opinion sounds like they don't know what they're talking about.
Oh, man.
That's what it's confusing to me, because I don't feel like anyone who's using the social media doesn't seem to be using it for a purpose.
We need to interview one of these people.
Yeah, we need to find. Oh, wait, we know one. Oh, we know one.
Come on, we all know. I'm sure we know plenty of people, not just the one specific one.
You don't understand. I don't know people. I don't know people anymore. I know like you two and like 4 other people. Everyone else is an interaction of one of those 6.
All right then. Well, Olivia, maybe no. Do you know people that do that constantly? Just post shit about like very opinionated things.
I don't follow them, so I don't like.
Okay, well, I know some people then, I guess.
Yeah. You bring one of those people.
Great.
You said you didn't want to make it a political podcast, but we could make it a D&D podcast.
Well, yeah, I'd be down to talk about D&D.
So
what does that have to do with politics?
You have us on this thing. You see, you brought it. You don't even know.
Oh,
GOPDnD.
yes, okay.
Hashtag GOPDnD.
Yes, since we're on this topic. Hold on.
Hashtag saving American.
They're
saving
amazing.
American lives.
Okay, so Taje, I need your help here.
You gotta explain.
The DM, and then there's the GOP. Okay, who do you want to be?
I'll be the GOP.
Okay. So it's gonna get real nerdy in here.
So you be the GOP.
Okay. The healing potion is 5,000 gold pieces.
But we don't have that much gold.
No, but you have access to health potions.
Oh, the GOP or D&D. I get it. I get what they're doing here. All right, cool. One more.
DM.
I'll be the DM. City is under attack from flying enemies to the east.
I cast Great Wall to the south.
But that's not...
Great Wall!
That was actually good. So that's GOPDnD. It is basically just people are out here fucking it up. Other Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder players, tabletop players are out there on Twitter. For those
that don't know, the GM is a game master. He's the guy that like is in charge of all this stuff. He's like
God.
What's his face from Stranger Things?
Mike
From Stranger Things. You know that board game, and he was the guy who was like making up the story. That's the guy.
Okay. Good, because people seen Stranger Things, they've never heard of Dungeons and Dragons. Which is the sad truth.
Honestly, yeah.
It's the sad truth.
I was about to defend myself, but you're right.
No, I wasn't being sarcastic. That's the truth. Yeah, so I guess people in the whole slew of anti-Republicanness that's happening in America right now. Not saying all of America is anti-Republican. I'm just saying there's a lot of anti-Republican stuff happening in America. That's a fact. People have chosen to use humor to describe some of the actions taken by the party and the party's political leaders, including the President of the United States of America. And it's just, from what I'm seeing, some pretty. If you got D&D humor in your body, you're gonna like a couple of these.
What is that one? Oh wow.
Oh god. Oh, there's some pretty good ones here. I'm not gonna read them all out for you, but check out #DND on Twitter for any of this shit.
#GOPDnD.
You're right. See how I just cut that part out of my brain?
No.
Do you guys know about what is the opposite of hype? The shade? That people threw on Mass Effect Andromeda? Do you know about the shade? Do you know how people were saying it's bad?
Mm-hmm. Sort of. I have.
Like all glitchy and the graphics look worse than the first game and all that stuff.
That's true. I saw the side by side. It really is true.
No. Nope. Nope. And if I promise
well, they did put out like an update or something before it came out.
But honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, as someone who's actually played the game, when you play the game, you're just gonna go, "Oh, I don't get why people are complaining." Yeah. You're gonna see regular like cutscenes where people bodies just like they walk weird. They don't even they're not even like twist around or anything, but people just walk weird. Or if you get them at a bad angle because of how they're supposed to be stationed in the camera, they're gonna their body might need to rotate when your cutscene starts, something like that. It's just about positioning. Yeah. But as for the game itself, no, it absolutely doesn't look worse than the first game. You would have to try really hard just on a processing power level alone.
Yeah.
I'm veering away from the gameplay.
Well, when you do play it,
apparently, that was one of the selling points. Was the actual
It's the game, the whole game itself. In my experience, I know you've only probably heard the thing and you saw it being played. So I was asking, really big fan. Have you heard about the shit people have been spewing about your girl?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
There's been a lot of
spewing shit.
But even then, it's like, if you're a fan of the game, who gives a shit what other people think? You're still gonna get it.
Yeah, that is because Final Fantasy 15, I think we can all admit Final Fantasy 15 is not the best game ever, but it is a perfect game if you're a Final Fantasy fan. Because honestly, if my favorite Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 10, Final Fantasy 15 is perfect for me for what it's supposed to do. And the best part about games right now, which a lot of people are saying is a really terrible part, is that someone can sell you a game and fix the game along the way.
Yeah, which No Man's Sky is the perfect example of that.
Never played it.
Everybody shit on it, and I can understand why when it first came out, because
you finished it really quickly, right?
There is no story. It's just here you are in this huge galaxy. There's nobody else here, and you just fly around and you upgrade your ship, and that was it. But they promised it's all this crazy shit, battles in space, and it's gonna be multiplayer. Even the basics of it's only a multiplayer game. It wasn't. But they've slowly, and it got awful reviews when it first came out. But it's they've slowly put out patches of now they've introduced base building. Now they've introduced you can buy your own freighter, and you can buy multiple ships, and you can trade and do all this different shit. That it's doing the same thing that Minecraft did. That it's just building on this foundation that's pretty much limitless, and you can do whatever you want in. But it just took time to put shit into it. And that's I don't understand why people get so pissed off when a game comes out and it's bad. Look at this thing you're playing. You want to play Tetris or do you want to play this? It might not be what you expected, but it's that's a game. How far we've come in gaming,
Yeah, I just don't get why the bitching needs to happen.
I don't know.
Because all of this was before the game actually came out and most people played it. Yet people were giving opinions and sharing this opinion that it was bad, but you never experienced it. You experienced pictures of it. You experienced videos of it. You never experienced it. So, I asked him as the person who's seen the video. So I was going off of do you as a fan care? Because I don't when I'm a fan of something. I bought the game before it was even out, even with all the bad hype about it, the shade. You saw it being played. Yeah. And it looks pretty. It looks interesting as much as it is interesting to play.
It looks better than the memories of Mass Effect 3 and any of the other ones.
Mm-hmm. And I will say, for you'll enjoy. Fighting is more similar to 2 than 3, but just as powerful as 3. You know what I mean? 2, the fighting mechanics are pretty solid.
2 is the best one.
2 is the best in a lot of ways, but I still like 3 a lot because the Vanguard really opened up in 3. Charge is my favorite fucking move. You better believe I'm that dude with no health and a full bar shield. You better fucking believe I have no health and a full bar shield and I still kill a whole squad of people.
I always love the fucking shockwave. Just come in.
They have that.
It's great.
Mm-hmm. They have more biotic powers. They have more tech powers. More combat powers. They have more everything. And everything is upgradable.
So then what's your order? Obviously 2 is number 1 for everyone.
Andromeda.
Yeah, I can't say because I haven't played
Andromeda 3, 2, 1.
No, I mean out of the 3.
Oh, 3, 2, 1. Because again, Vanguard is my favorite playstyle, and that's when it really opened up. Is when you could do Charge and Nova, Charge and Nova, Charge and Nova. You could wipe out a room with Charge and Nova and a shotgun, which is what I do. That's how I play. Charge, Nova, shotgun, pistol, sometimes sniper rifle. You're gonna need a sniper rifle in Andromeda. Even if you don't like playing sniper rifle, you can't trust your team to do it. You need a sniper rifle to play Andromeda. I'm telling you right now, you can shoot people from the distance.
I'd say 2, 1, 3.
Yeah, same.
Just because, like, yeah, 2's the best, obviously. But I played the shit out of 1. Like, the amount of time I played it as many times as you guys played all the other ones.
I played it a lot.
I played 1 like 3 times.
Yeah,
Olivia played the whole story. Well, she played 2 and 3 like 5 times.
Yeah.
She played 1 probably 3 times.
I just skipped 1 every time. I did like it, but I was just like, I gotta skip.
Well, it wasn't the best, but because it was the only choice that I had, and I was like, "This is the coolest shit ever."
My favorite shit
I burned
about
myself
the whole
out on the first one.
My favorite shit about the whole game was just playing a single storyline.
Yeah.
My choices actually affecting people's behavior, and it wasn't crazy dramatic effects, but like having the Arachni on your side was awesome. Awesome. I like building up a huge, like.
But you never see them fight though.
But they're on your side.
But you hear about it.
I know, but it's just like, what's the point of
read the news? Maybe it'll show up.
I like story more than I like appeal. It doesn't have to look good as long as it is good.
It's just after all that time, you never see anyone. It's just a long ass cutscene and then a filter.
Because it's all about Shepard.
3?
Yeah.
It's all about Shepard, baby.
But it's still, yeah.
Wait. So you said you chose synthesis?
Yeah.
Did you choose red, green, or blue?
Green.
Duh. Choose?
I don't even remember. I probably did the red one first, but then I saved right before then, so I can go back and just play through all of them.
Yeah, duh. That's exactly how you play that. That's how you play any game like that.
Yeah.
Duh. They're gonna give you the option right there. If it's I have to play a specific way in the last mission, then it's like, oh.
Yeah, I chose to go with the Reapers the first time, and then I realized how much I fucked up, like in reality.
Like, duh, yeah.
I didn't understand. I'm like, I see the Elusive Man doing exactly that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe I should just listen to the Elusive Man and not the guy who's been on my side since day 1. Anderson?
Yeah.
I felt like such an asshole. That's why I had to do it all over again.
Sorry.
I'm a soldier. Oh, I forgot what I did before. I think Infiltrator was my second one. I created a lot.
What else you got, Colin?
Well. Okay. So the other day we were driving somewhere. Well, alright. My question is there any, like, song verses or just parts of a song so when you hear it, it just kills you?
Kills you, like...
Like, you're just driving...
You mean feels?
Yeah, like feels.
Bad?
No, not like pissed off, but like...
Oh, sad feels.
Sad feels, yeah.
It probably... you see, okay, so for me, that's on Spotify while I walk. And there's probably a few songs like that. Yeah, there's probably a few. The Bad in Each Other by... shouldn't have said by. The Bad in Each Other...
What?
By an artist to be later named. Feist. Told you it was later.
What just happened?
That's a song. That's one of those songs.
Is that the name of the song?
Yeah, The Bad in Each Other. I'm sorry, songs have weird titles.
No, I was Googling something. I got confused. I'm sorry.
Oh, doesn't have any verses. To Build a Home. And That Home.
Oh, yeah. Anything that's just, like, purely
I mean, well, To Build a Home does...
It's so much
But
easier.
even That Home alone...
Like, only instrumental?
I definitely feel that, like, instrumental songs are capable of getting or drawing emotion from a person than songs with vocals.
Okay. But what about Kiss from a Rose?
No, because
There's so much I can tell you, so much you can say.
Because I just don't want. I
You
don't want some dude like there's just I don't know. There's just because I'm a straight guy. But I don't want some dude whispering fucking like I want to kiss you into my ear. Like,
That's just because you're not black.
I guess.
Because if you listen to enough like R&B, funk, and soul or whatnot, you'll eventually get there. Where just a dude singing about how feels he has about someone. That's thematic.
Can that bring out feels?
I don't. Not for me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if there's somebody singing at me, that's not gonna bring out feels.
I
But
never
just
believed
listen
I could
to-
fly. I want to point that out right now. I got everybody was on that song. It's a big triumphant song. Never once was ever like, this song makes me think I can do anything. No, this is clickbait in a song. Get the fuck out of here. R. Kelly, you pissed on a girl. I'm never gonna let that go, R. Kelly. I'm never gonna let it go. I heard him on a radio talk show, and everyone on the radio talk show just like letting it breathe. And you know, R. Kelly was talking about like coming back and doing more music and everything. You know, he's just letting God guide him and all that stuff. It just said it so nonchalantly. Even if you believe in God, especially if you believe in God, you pissed on another human being for sexual gratification. You pissed on another, and I know that's something for some people. But if your thing is pissing on 16-year-old girls,
Yeah, something's.
that's something I'm gonna factor in when I know you.
Yeah, for real.
I'm
I don't.
just-
I would never want to. I never want to meet him.
You can call it judgment because it is actually judgment, but it's just something I'm gonna make myself aware of when I meet you.
I wouldn't even. Wouldn't even take the chance to meet him.
Just saying. So I think that's actually a pretty good place to wrap up. R. Kelly pissed on a girl.
How long are we going for?
Like 30 minutes.
That's not bad.
Yeah. And it's been nice talking to you. I'm Taje.
You are.
Oh, Olivia, bye. Bye.
And
I lost
Sorry,
it.
I
'Cause I was
just no.
thinking
I know.
about
I just
the
wanted to
song.
see your break real quick.
You
I just want to see your break real quick.
So I'm Taje.
I'm Colin.
You asked a question. I'm Olivia.
All right.
See you later.
Bye.